Hey everybody, Maxace here again. As you can tell, we're going to talk about the Maxace Sandstorm. But first, let's talk about a cool little multi-tool. Swiss Tech. Kind of already opened it, but yes, thank you. So, let's say you wanted a Leatherman free, and you're like, hey, I want a Leatherman free, but I don't want to pay $90. Swiss Tech. This thing has pretty much everything the Leatherman has, but it was 17 bucks, and it feels sturdy. And it's a backlock for all the things. Here's a carabiner with a bottle opener, glass breaker. Speaking of which, beverage check. It's Coke. You might remember from the last video. I'm literally filming right after. But, so it's got a knife. Locks. I like a locking knife. Then you just push the back lock and woo, away it goes. Let's see, we got can opener, stabby point, that thing. It tells you. I guess this is a flat screwdriver. Okay. We got the Phillips, the 3D Phillips. And it looks like a wire stripper or cutter. And then next up is strap cutter or, well, flathead screwdriver, but strap cutter or box opener. I open it, so I gotta unlock it. And then the last one, whoa. That felt weird on my nail. So we got a file. You got the standard file and then a diamond file. That's pretty cool. Although they put the diamond dust right in the nail nick, so it feels weird. And you can open it, the knife part, with one hand, as I failed to do it. There we go. And you can use the knife as you wish, but to lock it, you need two hands. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, so Swiss Tech little what's a doozy, 13 in 1. And it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, Leatherman is, top notch, made in America. But, this is considerably cheaper, 70 bucks cheaper. So, I mean, to enter the world of multi-tools, you go with this, and it'll do what you need to do. I don't know what the steel is, so probably shouldn't ask me. Anyway, enough of that. Today we're here for the Maxace. Look at that thing. And this one I consider just outside of budget. This was 110. I bought it a little while ago. 110. And they have titanium ones that, shoot up into the $300 range. And at first I thought that's all they had, so I was like, man, I'll never get to try one of those. I got big hands. I need a big knife. Sorry. But then bam, White Mountain Knives. I was just browsing. And here it was. This is G10, like sculpted. Feels really cool. Bowler K110 steel, which I guess there's a debate in the community, but it's basically D2, but it's a better D2. But, you know, anyway. But what I like about it is you can lock it. You just turn this little thing. Boop. Liner is locked. That's not going anywhere. And then just twist it to unlock. And liner is unlocked. And then, look at this. Because the blade's so big, it just drops. Make sure your finger is out of the way. Because this bad boy is sharp. But what's cool about this is, like, it's 9 pounds of blade, but watch this. Please don't fail. Please don't fail. Yes. You can middle finger flick it. I mean, how crazy is that? Big old giant knife. I think it's because it's got the giant thumb studs. But you can choke up on it. It's got a nice thumb ramp. I remember Bob posted the question, thumb ramps, yes or no? And yes. Look at that. That is a thumb mountain. And that's what I want. I got big hands. That feels comfortable. This is all my cutting needs this way. And then when you're chopping, you know, your hand's not there. Although you shouldn't chop with this knife. But I'm not going to tell you what to do with your stuff. It's yours. Let's cut this. Wow. I mean, that's thick cardstock. So this is very sharp. All right, let's get down to some deets. That's how the cool kids say details. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just over 4 inches of cutting. And then a big old billy. Overall length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 inches. This one is a stone-washed blade, which I think is cool because if you're going to use it, it's going to hide your scratches. And I think that's pretty cool. You know, satin looks better. I'll give it that. Satin looks better, but when you start using it, stonewash is going to hide the lines. G10 scales. It's got ball bearings in it, which I think allows it for that. No flipper, which, you know, I wouldn't want a flipper on this thing. It's got the slow roll thumb opening. Oh, I know some of you like that. Keep that finger out of the way. This is like a guillotine. Guillotine. Let's see. It says it has a hardness of 61 HRC. I'm looking at the stats over there. And, you know, this is made in China. So that's going to be a turnoff to some of you, and that's fine. You know, not every knife is for everybody. I personally love this thing. And it's comfortable. I mean, you just hold it and it's like your thumb automatically goes there. You can choke up and it feels comfortable, but like that just, it feels right. Feels good. Feels like home. The handle is very comfortable. I thought it wouldn't be with all the choppy G10. Let's see if you can see some of that texture. But it's actually very comfortable. They smoothed it over in just the right places. You got a finger groove here, a little one here, and then the rest for your fingers. And your fingers do sit in that well right there. And I have big hands. So I got this much sticking out. No lanyard hole. But I mean, I suppose you could, you know, wrap a lanyard around this big backspacer. Let's see if the blade would get in the way. Yeah, I think it would. I would not use that big back spacer. It wouldn't, yeah, you would slice your paracord. So, no lanyard. But you do get this. Oh, very satisfying. Get a little bit of jimping on the top here if you want to do this kind of cutting. Let's see. Even up here if you want, I don't know. There's so many ways to hold the knife. You do what you want to do. This feels good to me. And yeah, so I don't really have much else to say to this other than it's awesome. I mean, it's 110, so it's like it's up there, but not like up there. So you know, the thumb stud just barely misses that. If you want a big giant knife that's not a cold steel, I think this one. And it gives you that little extra security right there. Kind of like Cold Steel's little latch thing there. But, you know, you do what you want. I'm just telling you about this one. This one's pretty cool. I like the way it feels. It's very comfortable. I love the way it looks. I don't know why it's called a Sandstorm, because I do not get any Sandstorm vibes out of it. But hey, you know. Anyway, so that's all I got for you. So thank you for checking this out. And I'll crab you next time. Boom, 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 boom. I won't say that again. Crabs.